Daniel and Rex into the mountains. The mountains had always called to Daniel, not with noise, but with silence, the kind that stretches endlessly across valleys and echoes between jagged peaks. After months of intense training and structured routines, he longed to escape into the wild, to breathe in something untouched and real. So one early morning, just before sunrise, Daniel packed his backpack and set off with Rex. The trail began gently, winding through a dense forest where sunlight filtered through the trees in soft golden beams. The air was crisp and refreshing, filled with the scent of pine and damp earth. Rex trotted beside him at first, alert but relaxed, occasionally darting ahead to explore. As they climbed higher, the forest slowly gave way to open slopes. The landscape transformed into a breathtaking panorama of rolling hills, steep ridges, and distant snow-capped peaks. Daniel stopped for a moment. He took a deep breath. This was freedom. No commands, no pressure, no expectations. Just the sound of the wind and the rhythm of his own steps. "Go on, Rex," Daniel said, unclipping the leash. Rex needed no second invitation. He sprinted forward, bounding across the grass with effortless energy. His movements were fluid, almost weightless, as if the mountains themselves had set him free. Daniel smiled. Watching Rex run like that, wild, powerful, completely alive, filled him with a quiet happiness. He followed more slowly, taking in the scenery. Vast open valleys, rocky outcrops, and clouds drifting lazily across the sky. For the first time in a long while, Daniel felt completely at peace. By midday they reached a narrow ridge. On one side the land sloped gently downward. On the other it dropped sharply into a deep ravine. The wind had grown stronger here, howling softly as it swept across the exposed terrain. Daniel stepped carefully, testing each foothold. Rex, however, moved confidently, as if he instinctively understood the terrain. "Easy, boy," Daniel called. It happened in a second. A loose stone shifted under Daniel's foot. His balance faltered. The ground seemed to disappear beneath him as he slipped toward the edge. For a split second there was nothing but weightlessness and panic. Then impact. Daniel managed to grab onto a narrow ledge, his fingers digging into a rough rock surface. His body hung dangerously